and it's not working, go take a look at how recent and try uninstalling that. So let's go review how to do that. I'll bring that screen up again and press the Windows key. My method of getting into the update screen is to select update update settings. So I tap update settings to get this response. I don't want to check for updates. I don't want to trigger a check for updates right now. So you go into update settings, and now this is what you do if you're having a problem on a computer that you suspect might have been caused by a recent update. So then you come to view update history and look in this list of recent updates. If you have one with a recent update, particularly if it's a cumulative update, but any update could be causing a problem, but cumulative updates have so much stuff they're trying to do that I found most often it's a cumulative update that causes a problem if there is an update causing your problem. So then let's say this 501-9959, let's say you're suspicious that that is the problem. So then you click up here on uninstall updates, and you're going to look for that particular update number. So you got to remember that number, 9959. Here it is right here. You click on it and then click uninstall, and that will start the process of uninstalling that update. It's probably going to take a while to complete that. It may take 10 minutes, it might take 40 minutes. I've seen some take as much as an hour on the really complex updates. And it's also possible you might get a message that says it can't be uninstalled. If there's been other things that have been installed more recently than the one that's causing you the problem, that might prevent it from being uninstalled. It's a wise thing to have an image backup first, but frankly, for my clients' computers, I typically don't bother with that extra step. I've had a lot of experience under my belt of uninstalling updates, and it works just fine. So if a problem comes up because I didn't have an backup first, well, then I'm just going to have to take the next step. But so far, I haven't had that trouble. So I think that'll do it for this session. So Ken, I'm about to send people over to you. I do have the redirect set up. I think I do. I'm sure, yeah, I do remember doing that this morning. If you have a request of a topic that you'd like me to cover in a Windows Daily episode, you can put it in the chat. I'm going to be scheduling tomorrow's stream very soon after I end this stream. So you can come into one of my streams long before it begins and put in a request in chat. It could be a problem that you're having on your computer. It might be a procedure you'd like me to demonstrate. Anything along the lines of questions regarding Windows computers. Now, the way that you can get to my next scheduled live stream is just come into a browser window and type youtube.com/LWTDB. That's the acronym for this channel, then /LIVE. And then press enter, and that will take you to a live stream that's in progress right now, or the next scheduled live stream if it has been scheduled yet. So when I pressed enter there, it took me right to this live stream. And my intention is after ending any particular live stream, I'm going to go schedule the following day's live stream right away. Okay, that's it. There's the email address. If you'd like to send a request by email, you can do that too. I hope that was useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.
Well, thank you, Doug. When I seen you flash your email, I went ahead and started the stream. So we've been watching a little bit of you explain things on my show as well, or stream, whatever you want to call it, and hopefully that's a good thing. I noticed a couple things. I've already been prepping a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. I haven't done anything yet this morning. Long Dog says the redirect worked perfectly. Jeff Ryman says I started it without you. I did. I actually started it when he said, Ken, I'm going to start this a little early. Be ready. And then he flashed his email. I started it then, and apparently he was not done yet, so that's fine. So let's get to today's dealings, and before we do that, let me explain what I'm going to do. I had a premiere scheduled, and it was going to show this mess right here. Well, I'm glad I recorded this as a premiere, because last night during the after Zoom stream, the Zoom after the stream, well, I was messing around in here and I just got this all messed up, as you will see. So kind of remember this layout right here, and we will go back over to the other monitor. I'll go ahead and make it full screen so I can see it. And I'm going to go ahead and open up, I think it's Node's copy. Doesn't matter, they're both the same. So I'm going to open up the copy. And then you will see, if it opens properly, which it did not, a little bit of a difference between this node. Now, can I make this like half screen somehow? Gotta be a simpler way to do this. Apparently I can't make it half. Alright, that's interesting. What I was trying to do is do a comparison of the two, and I don't think that's going to work very well. Again, I haven't been practicing or anything with this. I knew last night this is how I was going to do this. So you can see there's a little bit of a difference between the messing around last night and the one that actually did what I wanted it to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repair this, and basically I'm going to give myself a tutorial from myself. That sounds kind of strange, but that's what today is going to be about. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, I'm going to just disconnect all these nodes, because I'm not real sure how I want to start this. Yeah, sure I am. There we go. Take my media out, and then I'm going to get rid of all these merge nodes. I'm going to go see what this text is about. That text is about node 1. And I'm going to go see what this text is about by pressing 1. That's about node 2. I don't need the media pool opened up, and I can make this about 50-50. And I think I can bring this down. Oops. I think I can bring this down about to here. And then I can grab this ellipse and bring it up to there. This text. Just bring these up a little bit. All right. Let's see what the background looks like. Again, by clicking on the 1 or pressing the 1, either one works. To see what's going on, you just go to the node, press the number 1 or press the number 2. If I press 2, it shows up there. If I press 1, it shows up there. So I think I have this basically the way that I want it. I don't recall seeing a transform mode yesterday, so I'm going to get rid of that. And now we're going to get started. So first thing is I need my background node, and I need my text node, which at the time was not, I didn't rename it. It was text number 2. And then I need a merge node. My text went into there and the background went into there. So that's that. That's the first step completed. And then the fast noise was connected to text number 2. And I will from time to time glance over the chat. And then the text went down. I don't think I need all 47. I don't think I need all 47 merge that I had. I think I can actually do this a little sooner. So now the ellipse, by the way, I want this to show up over here in number 2, even though there's nothing there, because when I connect this to that, then that's going to show up. But I don't want to do that yet. I want to disconnect that. So the ellipse merged into this merge right there, and then we'll put that over there, and that's not showing anything because why? Did I change the ellipse? Nope, ellipse is still good, so let's get rid of that. And then take this text and merge it over to here. No, merge it into the ellipse. No. Oh, great. Let me take this off. So maybe I do need another merge. So I'm going to add a merge by highlighting this. Go to merge. That puts my merge in there. Then I'm going to add another merge from here and put it over there. Then if I look at my diagram correctly, if I connect this merge to this merge, then I connect the ellipse to here. Then I connect this to there. Looks like it repaired it. We go back to play it, and other than the color of the node test one still being white, that's fine. It works. Except I didn't see yeah, it's only affecting, you can see right there, there's a real good example of the background noise or the noise mode node. So the fast noise is, oh, you know why? I believe I have to take my fast noise now and connect it to the other text. Ah, yeah, there we go. I seen it. That's because I'm a trained professional with 3.5 minutes of experience, and I noticed it right away. So if you'll pay attention to right here, the white background, if I take the fast noise and I connect it to the white background, which is actually a text node, I just renamed it, it connected and it shows it. Again, it's gone. If I connect it, it's there. If we go back and play this, then we're good to go. So if I let this play from the beginning, kind of a cheap little funky little effect that I kind of like. And all I was doing was I was like, okay, I had a question, let me go figure it out. And basically we did. Basically the question was simply, oh, great, thought that stopped working. What do the arrows indicate? You have yellow, you have blue, you have, usually this is gray. So the blue arrow indicates a ellipse effect mask. It's also an input. If I come over here to this one, it says the same thing. Go to the yellow one. The yellow one now is a noise detail. I can take this output and run it somewhere. I don't know where, and I'll end up screwing this up. So before I go any further, I'm going to rename this by saving it as, and I'm going to call this node. Instead of copy, I'm going to call this nodes repair live. Thank you, Tony. And I'm going to save that. It's automatically going to save the name there to Nodes Repair Live. So now I've got the original the copy I messed up, and now I have the copy that I fixed. So what I want to try to do now is take something out of somewhere and see if I can't connect it somewhere else. I don't think I can, because I think for the most part, to connect something, you have to be using the, to connect something, you have to be using the output, which is this right here, and it tells you output. And you could connect, and right now it's connected to the text 1 effect mask and the text 2 effect mask. So here's what's kind of neat. If I were to disconnect this and that, and run this straight across, and this is where things went wild last night, then it will show up over there. And it shows up over there exactly how I want it to be, green. All right. And then if I move my playhead, you get the cloudy effect or the foggy effect or the whatever effect you want to call it. I really don't know what to call it. It's fast noise. That's all it is. So out to in. It tells you right there, out to in. Fast noise out is connected to media in. And then over here, this is going to say media 1, media out input. Wintermute says, call the lava lamp. Hi, Parker Morris. Hi, Wintermute. Rick Lakes. Tony Wallow joins us. Robert Michaels there, and Jeff Ryman, as well as Long Dog. So, now I'm going to reconnect all this. To disconnect anything within the pipeline or the flow chart or whatever you want to call it, you have to be on the line, and it has to turn blue, and then it will disconnect, except for that case. But it'll disconnect now. So now I know I want my fast noise to go to this text. I know I want my fast noise to go to that text. And I know I want to see what that looks like in the media out. So I'm just going to connect that. And there it is. Now we also don't see this as green. That's what I was trying to change last night. And here I am some nearly 12 hours later, 10 hours later, whatever, still trying to figure out how to make that turn green. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go in here to text number 1. I'm going to bring it up over here. And I'm going to change the color myself. And I'm going to change it to a green. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. And I'm going to go over here to this one. And I'm going to change the color to kind of a green, kind of a blue. Go back over here and play it from the beginning. Now this has not been keyframed yet, so it's just static. It's just sitting there. It's kind of boring. And it's kind of a cheap way to do it, but I really wanted the letters to stay the same color and the background itself change, but that'll work. That for right now, that'll work. This is good. This is a good repair job, good lesson on why me wanting to do a premiere today actually turned out to be a very good thing, in that I had a recording to go back and figure out how to fix all of this and make it look like I wanted it to. But what I'm going to work on this afternoon is a couple things. I noticed in the recording that this is being cut off. Okay? And I'm not sure why. So I'm just going to bring this over here. I'm not recording this. This is live, so I have no idea if it's fixed or not. And then I'm going to, it doesn't make any difference, bring this in. So there you go. You have a beginning, text, goes to emerge, goes over here. If I disconnect this, that's kind of neat. I still should have, by disconnecting that, I'm thinking I should still have the word, whatever this was, no text 1. Is it because it's, nope, it's not. Wow, that's crazy. So all I did, what I do, disconnect this one, reconnect that. Yeah. So disconnect that one. Disconnect that one. I still don't have, again, all I'm trying to do is get a better understanding of how the flowchart works. So I'm going to disconnect this one as well as this one. Connect it. There we go. So for some reason, when I take this node into there, and that node into, there we go. Maybe, again, it's a process and order. Okay. Now, if I connect this one, that should have no bearing on that. And I'll be long-winded like Doug. My 5-minute mark was up 5 minutes ago. So that had no bearing on that because now I've got the proper order. I was just thinking I could disconnect one and it just would automatically go, oh, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. It does not, apparently. So I'm going to bring this one up. You know, my OCD, it's got to be. So if I reconnect this now, it works. That's pretty cool. All right. That's going to wrap it up for today. I've got a couple of things. The next thing I want to learn is I'm pretty sure you can add one to the top, one to here, or two to here. I've seen these with 4 and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and I don't know if you can right click and add, or if it's just add a text node. And just I'll do this real super quick. We'll change the color to this color blue, and we will plug it in. Can I plug a text into a text? Not. I can plug a text into a background. I can, but it doesn't show up. Or does it? I don't think it does. It did not. Can I plug a text into a merge? I can. Now where's it at? Not there. So that's going to be the continuing saga of let's make this work. Thanks everyone for watching. Mrs. K is 16 hours today, I believe. Let me check the calendar. Today is Tuesday the 15th. She is 16 hours, so it'll be an earlier start. I'm thinking 9:30-ish, maybe, kind of like last night, 10 o'clock-ish. I don't know yet. I will have it scheduled. I want to give a shout out to Tony Walla, Wintermute, Parker Morris, Jeff Ryman, Rick Lakes, Long Dog, and Robert Michael, who's probably not even watching now. He was probably out working in his yard or something. Thanks, guys. I've got to get my count. Got to make my ellipse bigger. Bye for now.